What's going on? What's going on? It's your boy Leave It to Beef, and you already know what time it is. These are the breaks.
These are the breaks.
These are the breaks.
You know what it is.
What's going on? What's going on? It's your boy Leave It to Beef. It's October 18th, and you already know what it is. These are the breaks. Let's go ahead and get started with our NFL breakdown. The Rams secured a win against the Arizona Cardinals. Now, we know Arizona ain't much to deal with, but since Cooper Kupp has been back, it's Cooper time. So I think this is a great time in which the Rams can definitely pick up some momentum in the winning column. But they did suffer an injury with their running back, Williams. But, it's something about this year when it comes to injuries. We'll talk about it in a moment. But a lot of teams, I don't know what's going on, but injuries are coming up and coming up and coming up. And they're kind of backpedaling now. You could have swear it's back like 2020 or 2019, because some of the players that they're going to go ahead and sign, it's crazy, right? They're going to go ahead and pick up Henderson. I know he was a Rams favorite before. They got rid of him, but damn it, they need some running back depth. They already got rid of Cam Akers, so what else you expect them to do in regards to that? So the Rams is going to pick up some wins, and it's going to be looking pretty good. The Chargers let me down on Monday night. You already know, people, I'm an Eagles fan, and they couldn't handle the damn Cowboys. They let me down. And the Chargers, I think this is going to be a repeating factor of their season. I feel like they're a letdown committee in regards to it, right? And America, I think it's about time for us to get on the bullhorn and see if Justin is that guy, because I don't think he's that guy. When big moments arrive, he usually freezes. When big moments arrive, he's taking sacks. I don't know what's going on with the Chargers, but they're not charging.
Bye-bye.
And they're pretty much like my Clippers, and it's sad to say that. They're like my Clippers in so much. I almost shed a tear, because the fans show up, they show out, they're very supportive, and the team does nothing but just produce mid after mid after mid. It's crazy. The Chargers got damn near better sponsorships, and they still stink. But it is what it is. Eagles fucking lost, and it makes me mad. I was watching them on Sunday. I almost put a hole in the table because we lost to the damn ski Jets, and we shouldn't have lost to the Jets. We shouldn't have lost. Kickers missing field goals. Jalen Hurts looking like Dak Prescott. It was just so much bullshit going on that wasn't a loss that the Eagles should have took. Because the next man up is the Miami Dolphins. I call them the Miami Track Stars, if you want to be honest. But we're going to see what the Eagles do. I have faith in Jalen Hurts. They're going to bounce back. And to deal with what the fuck was going on, right? Smith not catching passes, IE this. We went out and went to go sign Julio Jones. Now, people's like, what year is this? Like I just said, injuries is coming up. What year is this? Julio Jones is actually a receiver that's going to actually block. Because something that was missing from that Jets game was blocking to spring the run. We went out there and thought we was the Kansas City Chiefs and we were going to throw the ball around. That's not our MO. We run and then we throw. So Julio definitely is going to be a receiver that's very stout and block. What he's also going to provide is hands, because Devontae Smith's hands was not available all game. It was just very devastating in what was taking place. 49ers, another undefeated team, took a loss to the Cleveland Browns. And Myles Garrett by himself wreaked havoc. Brock Purdy looked very average. And I'm going to tell you right now, am I going to give Brock Purdy credit for being an outstanding quarterback and leading them back? Fuck no.
Owie.
But I am going to say this. The 49ers did escape a huge loss to their offense. CMC is not severely hurt, and Deebo Samuel is not severely hurt either. So they can definitely bounce back in regards to that. And I'm going to tell you something else, right? Detroit Lions, are the Detroit Lions real? Me personally, the answer is they're all right. And the reason why I'm saying they're all right is the strength of schedule. They're taking care of business where they need taking care of business at. But my whole thing is, right, I'm just so thankful the Detroit Lions are actually good because come Thanksgiving, it might be actually a good damn game. I can actually eat my good food and watch some good football.
Winner!
Winner chicken dinner. That's what I usually say. Next thing up, Miami Dolphins took care of the Carolina Panthers. Would you say the Carolina Panthers made the wrong decision in drafting Bryce Young? I would say hold tight. What does Carolina have to offer other than Adam Thielen? Just being honest, right? The Miami track stars took care of business. Tyreek Hill running through the end zone, doing backflips and all this rigmarole bullshit. I'm just going to let you know right now, the Dolphins are a very scary team. And it's going to look like a log jam, right? 49ers, Miami, and all this good stuff like that. I do want to take a moment and talk about Michael Parsons. He jumped on this podcast recently and said, hey, why does the Cowboys get the smoke? Why does everyone hate the Cowboy Nation? Because y'all really fucking stink. Every year y'all wake up thinking it's going to be Super Bowl, and y'all can't even get a fucking good track running start to the playoffs. Y'all dropped a few F-bombs, but it's okay because they deserve it. Cowboys, y'all are forever going to stink. Y'all not America's team. I don't know how y'all got that title. Y'all in Delusionalville like the Raiders, the Cocaine Raiders. And I'm just going to say this, Michael Parsons, right? You didn't talk to the media because you felt some type of way and all this stuff like that. But what you should do is tune into the breaks on Infanity TV and listen to me. You can talk to me because I'm going to talk back. That's all I'm going to say in regards to that. Let's go ahead and take a trip to Atlanta and just let the Falcons fans know that your quarterback of the future is somewhere out there because who you have right now is not it. Make Drake London look mid. It's ridiculous. Steve Smith should take a trip to Atlanta to just give the quarterback the blues because he stinks too. Just like he told Jerry Jeudy, you're mid, the Atlanta Falcons are mid. You could take it at face value. I'm just keeping it real. The only thing I look forward to when I wake up in the morning on Sundays is for Bijan Robinson. Outside of that, I don't look forward to nothing else taking place with the Falcons. They're not making the parlays. They're not making anything shake in Atlanta. The only thing I'm down there for is either the strip club or good food. I'm not going to tune into Atlanta Falcons and what the hell overthrowing passes and doing this. I feel bad for Von Jefferson leaving the Rams to go to the Atlanta Falcons and basically sit down there and simmer and waste his bonus money on other things. Because I'm telling you right now, it's really, really stinks. Now let's look forward. Let's take our scope and look forward a little bit. Thursday night game, Jacksonville Jaguars, New Orleans Saints. And I'm going to tell you right now, this is an opportunity for the Saints to step up, show us what the hell they're made of, and take charge. The reason why I'm saying that is their division is very, I would say, basic. The Buccaneers took a loss to the Lions, which gives them the opportunity to take over the conference, right? Because who else is in their conference? The Atlanta Falcons, who's also mid. And this is their opportunity to show that they can actually hang in the NFL. Because we already know this is the garbage league in that division. And if the Saints can hold on, they would be all right. Now, Carr is down there in New Orleans. He's not looking like, Drew Brees or anything of sort. He's very looking like what we've seen on the Las Vegas Raiders. And it's kind of mind-boggling because he can't get the ball to Chris Olave, and Slant Thomas is not doing his slants. And Jameis Winston is not only, being the best quarterback you could be on the bench, but he's giving you quality memes after memes after memes. And I'm going to tell you right now, New Orleans, get it together. Alvin Kamara's back. Something needs to shake in New Orleans. The New Orleans fans deserve it, right? Stop being this fucking mid atrocity that's down there in Louisiana. It's too good of a city to do that to. So what we're going to do, we're going to park it right here. When we come back, we're going to talk some NBA, and we're going to talk about Deion, man. He took a terrific loss, and it hurt my soul. It wasn't terrific for him. It was terrific for the geeks in Stanford. We'll be right back.
What's up, y'all? This is Lexi Brown with the LA Sparks, and you're watching Infanity TV.
Profanity Nation. A podcast for the fans, by the fans. Dive deep into the topics the other shows miss. Raw and uncensored.
And he's going to play team ball. His legacy is at stake.
Rare, hard-hitting interviews with players, coaches, and you, the super fans.
I'm not hating. I'm like, okay, cool. Good.
3 championships in 5 years. He's more than good, bro.
Profanity Nation. Listen live or subscribe on your favorite podcast platform. Powered by
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Chanel Gwimike, and you're watching Infanity Television. Boom.
What's going on? What's going on? It's your boy, Leave It to Be. You already know what it is. These are the breaks. So when we came back from break, we're going to jump straight into it. NBA. It's time for some NBA, right? Opening season is coming up, and we got some good matchups taking place, right? We got Denver and the Lakers. We got the Sun and Golden State. I'm going to start first with the Lakers and Denver. I'm going to tell you right now, Laker fans, you might think that I hate the Lakers. I'm going to tell you straight up, I don't. We have multiple people that we can look at, right? We got Mr. Petty. We got, we got our other shows in regards to talking about the Lakers and Profanity Nation, all that stuff. I'm going to tell all these Lakers shows one thing and one thing only, right? The Lakers are going to get smoked by Denver. You think Jokic and them not going to get their ring and go in there like a madman and ball out? Murray's even back. The Lakers are going to get smoked. But I will say this, right? So what? It really doesn't matter if the Lakers get smoked opening night. But it's going to be kind of interesting just to see, right? Everyone has the Lakers going to either the finals or the Western Conference. This will see where they match up with Denver. And this will also kind of give you a small dosage of the offseason acquisitions that they picked up and see how they compare against Denver and see maybe where they need to tweak some things. So this will be a good matchup, right? And it will be something, to start the Lakers season off with a good humble pie. That's all I'm saying. Suns, Golden State, Chris Paul in a Golden State uniform. I never thought I would see this. I never thought I would see this. I never thought this, but it will be a great show, right? We have I would just say this, the Suns versus the Nutcrackers. Because Chris Paul, Draymond Green, somebody's going to get hit in the nuts opening night. It's what it is. But we got Booker, we got KD, and we got Bill. This is going to be very interesting to see how that nucleus will mesh together and ball out. That's what I'm looking for. Is Devin Booker going to kind of be the point guard of the team? Because I don't really see Bill being it. But I do see Book can definitely, dish and do what he has to do. But it's going to be a good opening night. It's going to go ahead and set the tone for everyone and things like that. Now let's kind of regress a little bit, and let's just, before we, get all hyped up about opening night, let's look at some preseason things. Zion is actually playing. But I'm going to tell you right now, I can't get excited for a person that gets paid so much money to only play 30 games. Zion, can you produce at least 60? Well, how about 50? Well, shit, I'm just going to have to settle for the 30. But I'm not, because Zion, if you don't get it right, horny man, you got to go. That's all I'm saying. Channel that horniness to the court. Be horny for the basket. Be horny for the dunks. All right? Clippers. The Clippers right now is auditioning for power forward. Marcus Morris is currently not the starting power forward. It may be Nicholas Batum. It may be Robert Covington. Shit, it may be Terrence Mann. We don't know until Morey lets James Harden go. I think that's what's the catch.
Always a sucker.
We won't know what the hell our power forward position going to look like until this trade go through. Because I'm telling you right now, everyone that's all these expiring contracts is at the power forward position. And we can't fucking start a power forward until the trade is made. Morey, I'm going to let you know this right now. There's no one else on the goddamn block that wants James Harden but us. So let him go. That's all. I know you want to take what we got and flip it and dip it and do what you want to do. But Morey, just make the goddamn deal. Send James Harden home. Because all you're going to do is make your life a living hell. If you're going to bank on us starting slow, we're not going to start slow. It's going to make the deal even worse. So just take what we got. These bag of Fritos, these Doritos, and some Lay's, and take the deal. Make it work. Jesus Christ. Porter Jr. traded to OKC and then cut. We knew this was coming. He had to get off the Houston Rockets. Basically what OKC did was buy some more picks.
Bye-bye.
And I'm going to tell you right now, the Thunder have so many goddamn picks. They showed a stat, right? I think it's 2029. The draft might as well just be OKC Thunder because they have mostly everybody's picks. Everyone, they're like the graveyard of picks. And I'm going to tell you right now, that's going to be cool, but it's only 15 spots on the roster. I don't give a damn how many picks you got. All them players not going to play. So OKC, y'all might as well just start unloading some stuff or moving around to get some parts. Y'all got a great young nucleus, right? Why don't y'all just sprinkle it around and get some more veterans instead of just, we got all these picks. LeBron gonna retire soon. Let's be straight up. Who y'all gonna go get? Kevin Durant? You know he switched teams like he switched clothes. Who else you want to go get? Bronny or whoever? I'm just gonna tell you right now, it's not it. So just relax and just look forward to a play-in tournament and another exit. But I will say this, the Clippers, I know we got Paul George and shit, but Shea was the guy, and look what we're doing. We're over here trying to find some shit, and he was right there all along.
Boom.
That's why the Clippers is holding so tight to Terrence Mann, because they know you can't find another Swift Army knife like that in the league for so cheap. Denver lost theirs. He went to the Indiana Pacers. So the Clippers are doing the right thing. Let's go ahead and switch gears. We got to go to school again, Breaks University, and I got some breaking news. And this breaking news is blowing my mind in regards to it, right? USC lost to Notre Dame. We got that covered, right? We seen that. But it's something else that came out in regards to that stuck out to me. Everyone knows that USC is going to make their way to the Big Ten. Is this an indication that USC is now built for the cold? Those kids went out there and they looked like they was freezing their ass off. And I'm going to tell you right now, in the scheme of things, the Big Ten is a type of conference that's built for the run.
Bye-bye.
And as it starts to get cold, these California kids is not used to that type of weather when it comes time to travel. So will this be a telltale of how USC has to kind of build their team? They got to go outside of California. You can have all the speedsters in the summertime, but those speedsters ain't going to be what they're going to be in the winter.
Okay.
The game slows down as it gets cold. So USC has to build that offensive line, has to get more stout, and fire that fucking defensive coordinator.
Okay.
He stinks. I don't know who's going neck and neck. Is it Deion defensive coordinator or USC defensive coordinator? Because I'm finna pivot right now to Deion's team. Deion, I'm not frustrated with you. Because we know, like we said, everyone's going to get that get back and all that good stuff like that. What I'm frustrated with is that goddamn defensive coordinator. You blew a lead to the Geek Squad in Stanford. How the hell you blow the lead to the Geek Squad? At halftime, you had your foot on their neck. They came back and lost. And Deion is kind of in a rut right now. He's like, I don't know how to really answer. I can answer it for you. Put the goddamn watch down and get in the playbook. Number 23 on Colorado was cooked from start to finish. Charboiled cooked. It was such a nasty cooking. I'd rather have wonton soup for dinner. We're going to park it right here. We got some more bills to pay. When we come back, I got one more thing about this college stuff with Caleb Williams, and then we're going to jump into my breakout. See you in a moment.
What's up, y'all? This is Lexi Brown with the LA Sparks, and you're watching Infanity TV.
Profanity Nation. A podcast for the fans, by the fans. Dive deep into the topics the other shows miss. Raw and uncensored.
And he's going to play team ball. His legacy is at stake.
Rare, hard-hitting interviews with players, coaches, and you, the super fans.
I'm not hating. I'm like, okay, cool. Good.
3 championships in 5 years. He's more than good, bro.
Profanity Nation. Listen live or subscribe on your favorite podcast platform. Powered by Jesse Brown of Keller Williams.
United One Protection Services. With over 30 years of experience, United One Protection Services has more expertise and knowledge than the other security companies combined. Residential, commercial, municipal, or institutional, United One Protection Services does more than just security. We protect your livelihood. United One Protection Services.
It's your boy Leave It to Beef, and welcome back to the breaks. Now, before we left, I know I had some news in regards to Caleb Williams, and this is very shocking to me. That's how I said it's breaking news. Caleb Williams, right, has said that if he's drafted, he wants part of the NFL team. Now, this is kind of surprising to me, right? He wants to take ownership in the NFL team, and that's fine. That's fine and dandy. But, dog, can we just get you in the fucking league first before you start making all these demands? Like, can we get you there? You want part of a team, you want this, you want that, you want the moon and the stars. He sounds like Eli Manning when he was drafted to the Chargers and said, you know what, trade me to the Giants. Caleb, we get it. We get it. But enough is enough. Worried about what you got to do because you really stunk against Notre Dame. And last thing before we get out of here, Ohio State, Penn State, 2 undefeated teams. I'm going to tell you right now, whoever wins this game is going to kind of set the tone for the playoffs because they're going to kind of be undefeated, and you know who's next up? Michigan. So whoever's this loser, we're going to kind of figure it out in regards to that. But everybody, go ahead and get your glass of wine, your brew. If it's a little ganja, let's go ahead and go to the beach and park it at my breakout session, all right? My breakout session this time is going to have to do with Shaquille O'Neal and Allen Iverson stepping up. President Shaquille, Vice President Allen Iverson, and they're representing Reebok. Their first signing is going to be Angel Reese. Now, no shade on Angel Reese, baby. You do your thing. But I would have said, it should have been Asia Wilson. And you're probably thinking this, B, why should it be Asia Wilson? Well, I think Asia Wilson has set the tone in regards to the WNBA. Shit, she's the only reason why I really turned into the WNBA to watch the games. She's a very outstanding athlete. If you heard me last week, I talked about this. I'm going to keep advocating for this. Asia Wilson needs a shoe deal.
Okay.
She shouldn't be wearing LeBron James one-on-one shoe for her. This was an opportunity, right, for Reebok to get on the bat by signing a star athlete. Now, I get the logic. It's a marketing thing, right? You sign Angel Reese. She's popular. She's young. It would definitely get into it with the youngins, the youngsters, right? The hipsters and all that good stuff, right? It's an NIL deal, so she gets money, gets free merch, all that good stuff while she's out here showing her ring. But Asia Wilson got multiple rings. She has multiple championships and multiple accolades, right? She is this generation's version of Candace Parker, Lisa Leslie. I think she should be signed to a shoe deal. Straight up. It will look better, Shaq. Now, I don't know who else you're going to sign. You might sign some more youngsters and things like that. But I think the first thing would have been to give Asia Wilson her very own shoe deal, or even collaborated with her with Allen Iverson shoes, the answer. It would have been a lovely thing to see that shit. I would have started buying some Reeboks and things like that. I still got my answers in the closet as we speak, some purple ones. But again, I want to give a shout out. I'm not here to shit on Angel Reese at all. But damn it, if you're going to if you're going to go with the college version of Asia Wilson, you might as well just sign the real thing, baby. She's right there. And I'm going to tell you this too. Reebok, there's a lot of other athletes we could pick up. You want to make a splash? Sign Caleb Williams. It won't be a bad thing. So what we're going to do, we're going to stop it right here. It's been another great episode of The Breaks. You can follow me at Leave It To Be 31 on Twitter and Instagram. You can also catch me at Infanity TV, YouTube, IG. Tap in with us. We got the news. And if you miss me, you can follow me at We Don't Make the Rules Pod, Sundays at 5:30. But in the meantime, in between time, relax, tune in to us, and I'm going to give you the breaking news on The Breaks. Y'all have a great day.